Well, welcome back to the Landrover rebuild. Today I'm mainly going to concentrate on the engine. The engine's been out the landy for, it's about 26 years. It's been stored in a barn undercover, so I don't think it's sort of got any damp or anything like that in it. Luckily, I don't know what that was, so I just fell on my back. Luckily all the fluids have been drained out. Unfortunately the oil has as well. There's no oil in it, but obviously there's no water in it. I've taken the rocker cover off to have a quick look and everything. Believe it or not, considering that's been sitting for 26 years, it's in very good condition. So I was going to whip the head off, but I'm a bit reluctant at the moment, so I might just leave that alone, just try and fire it up as it is. The only thing I did find was down here on the exhaust valves, this one here, that was actually stuck open. What I did, I give it a little tiny tap. It was the smallest of small taps. It just sprung back again. So I think it might be okay. What I've done, I've actually backed off all these valves here at the moment, and the bores themselves, I filled them up with ATF, automatic transmission fluid, and I want to let that have a good old soak for, well, as long as possible really. I did turn the engine over, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. I did put a little bit of oil down the bores first, and it turns over about free as anything. The spark plugs I thought I was going to have trouble getting out, those all finger tight, so I just fell out near enough. The only issues I've got at the moment really is on the flywheel. I've got one of these bolts missing. Let me see it there. Well, I thought it was actually studs, but I've been in a couple of forums and I actually looked through the parts catalogue properly this time with my glasses on, and they are bolts, and they're actually pressed in from the back. I don't know if you can see it from here. No, you can't see it. But in the back of the flywheel is like a little canter ball, like a recess where the bolt head goes in. The shoulder of the bolt is bigger than the thread on the bolt, so it's like an interference fit. I've got one missing, so I'm not sure I'm going to overcome that, but I'm sure I can somehow. I've got 2, 4, 5 out of the 6. And I'm pretty sure that even if I have to drill and tap it, that'd be fine. But I will take the flywheel off, and because it's not going to be an interference fit, I might just, I know it sounds a bit of a bodge, but I might put a couple of tacks of weld on the back of it to stop it undoing. Because it'll be a right solid, that actually comes undone, it'll do like a lot of damage. So that's that one, and obviously the bell housing bit, the studs were missing for them. I managed to locate them. I've got them here. There's actually 12 studs on the engine, and they come in packets of 10. But luckily, I've bought one packet of 10, and it already had 2 studs in it. Albeit they're a bit sort of gouged up, but I'm pretty sure with like a little file I can get them back together again. Funny threads, because they're actually Whitworth that go into the aluminium, and on the other side the BSF. So a typical Landrover, just using, well, I suppose at the time that's the threads to use. I don't think there's anything else really, so the plan now really is to see if I can get the flywheel off. It's definitely been off before. Well, apparently the engine's been rebuilt before, but you know, when you look at the condition of it, it's really, really clean. So all that oil down there, it wasn't an oil leak of the engine, that's where I was pouring ATF fluid and it was coming out the exhaust valves. Well, yeah, it was coming out there. So let's give it a good old soak. So what I'm going to try and do now is, once I've done the flywheel, I'll offer the clutch up onto it. I'm waiting for some engine mounts to come. As soon as they come, I'll put the engine in. And the plan really is, once the engine's in, I'll probably take the sump off afterwards once it's in, so I can actually lay underneath it and do it. So everything else seems alright. I think the exhaust manifold's got a little break on it, but I'm pretty sure I can repair that. That's pretty much it all, because considering it's been sitting there all this time, I'm quite pleased with it. I've sprayed the bore of the carburetor down there to see it clear up, but obviously once I get a bit